Good morning, Florida lacrosse fans. Morning coffee, Florida lacrosse news. Lee Roggenberg, your host. Monday, April 25th. The entire first round of the FHSAA brackets is now complete, and we'll bring you the results. Let me get a couple of things out of the way first. Those of you who saw the article I posted last night on Richie Moran's passing. Those of you who know how big a Hobart fan I am of my alma mater and our rivalry, long time of Cornell. You'll be interested in reading the stories that I have of Richie and I in our interactions over the years, of which there were not many, but they were of very high quality. And Richie, at 85 years old, I lost my dad at 85. And he was just so much fun to be around. The lacrosse world is certainly going to miss him. He was able to see his grandson play, I believe, on was it Friday? Excuse me, or the previous week. Before he passed on, his grandson plays for, I believe, Cornell, and just a marvelous person. And our best wishes to his family and all the rest. Okay. So a couple of you caught the Twitter side of us, Florida LX, noticed that finally someone from the NFHS actually responded to our constant pointing out of the incredible incompetence of their production of lacrosse games. And it'll be fun to see if it actually leads to anything or if this is like one and done. Certainly those of us who tried to watch some of the games over the weekend had trouble finding them. And certainly let's hope that, if nothing else, stirring up a hornet's nest might finally actually get a little bit of results down the line. So we'll see. One other thing that's kind of interesting that stuck out to me on, I guess it was Friday, Celebration in Windermere played a fantastic 16-15 game. And I believe Celebration hosted the game, and the band was there. The school band was there, and it was playing the whole game as if they were the Hopkins band at Homewood. And that was really cool. If you can kind of get in touch with your schools and say, hey, the band, why not have the band out for a playoff game? Let's see if we can get that going in other games too. It was a lot of fun. I couldn't see the band because the cameras are pointing out towards the field from where they're sitting, but I could hear them all game long, and it just really added to the atmosphere. So try and do that if you can. Okay, let's go back and let's review the final scores. On Friday, we had two boys games. We had Mitchell with the 18-3 win over number 7 Eastlake, and number 2 Lake Mary 17-4 win over number 7 Oviedo. No surprises in either of those results. And also on Friday on the girls' side, the boys played the rest of their games on Saturday. Excuse me. On the girls' side, we did have the upset that we kind of hinted at. Number 7 Lake Brantley 14-13 over number 2 Lake Mary. Not a terrible surprise given the difference in the rankings, because Lake Brantley had lost by 3 and by 1 to Lake Mary during the year. So you kind of figured that turning that around was not an impossibility. And it just happened to happen in a 7-2 matchup. And that's our first number 7 that won. And probably the only number 7 that's won. Okay, Oviedo, number 5 Oviedo up in Region 1, knocking off number 4 Niceville, 18-7. Number 1 Bartram Trail, cruising over number 8 Buchholz. Number 5 Vieira, playing out the 17-13 win over number 4 Eastridge. Number 4 Gulf Coast, 9-8 over number 5 Plant, even though Gulf Coast was seated a little higher. I think some of us probably were a little surprised by that. Number 6 Sickles, 6-5 win over number 3 Riverview Sarasota. Number 1, Vero Beach, 16-0 over number 8, Winter Park. Number 3, Ponte Vedra, easy win over number 6, Creekside. Number 2, Newsom, with the 12-4 win over number 7, Manatee. Number 1, Steinbrenner, 21-3 over number 8, Wiregrass Ranch. Number 6, Stoneman, upsetting number 3, Palm Beach Central, 18-13. And here's the number 6, Windermere, 16-15 over number 3, Celebration. And number 2, Haggerty, 19-2 winner over number 7, Boone. Boys winners on Saturday. Number 3, Vero Beach, continuing their late run this season, 11-9 over number 6, Boone. Number 3, Newsom, holding on, 12-10 win over number 6, Alonzo. Number 5, Nice, 18-8 over number 4, Niceville. Number 5, Western, handled Boca Raton, 20-8. Number 1, Winter Park, easy winner over Vieira, 18-4. It was 10. I believe it was 10-4 in the third quarter, and then Winter Park pulled away. So congrats to them. Number 3, Columbus. This is probably the game of the day. Number 3, Columbus, 9-8 in overtime over number 6, Wellington. Actually caught a good chunk of that game, had it on the background, and Columbus entering the fourth quarter up 8-4. Wellington going on a 4-goal run. I didn't see the clock there, but I think it was a last-minute goal that sent it to overtime, where Columbus, after losing the faceoff, turned over Wellington, took the ball all the way down, and scored the game winner. St. Thomas, easy win over number 8, Dwyer. Number 1, Ponte Vedra, easy winner over Flagler, Palm Coast. And number 1, Plant, 16-6 over number 8, Riverview, Sarasota. Number 3, Creekside, with a 13-4 win over number 6, Forest. Windermere, number 2, 16-5 over number 7, Timber Creek. Number 5, Martin County, 14-12 over number 4, Lake Nona. And number 2, Jupiter, shutting out number 7, Palm Beach Central. Those who also caught the article I wrote yesterday about the Sunshine State brackets, take a good look at that. I've reached out to the Sunshine State Conference board with a simple question about methodology of solving a tiebreaker, and you'll kind of see in a moment. Let's go and look at the scores. Kaiser men losing 12-8 to Reinhardt in a conference semifinal. Oxbridge's Vinny Sarasuolo with 2 goals for Kaiser. The JU men knocked off Mercer 17-5. Ponte Vedra's Reed Smith with a goal. Oak Hall's Kyle Cox, a goal and assist for Mercer. Cardinal Mooney's Ryan Catchin with a goal for Mercer. And Nice's Ashton Wood went 14 for 23 for Mercer at the faceoff. Florida women beat Temple 18-7. Danielle Pavanelli, 5 goals and 2 assists. The Florida Tech women beat Rollins 13-10 on Saturday. Kayla Mitten, 4 goals and 1 assist for Florida Tech. Abigail DeGroat, 4 goals for Rollins. The Lynn women lost 15-9 at Tampa on Saturday. Sarah Hinkle, 4 goals and an assist for Tampa. Mallory Yarka, Kristen Johnson, 3 goals each for Lynn. Flagler men lost 14-6 to Alabama Huntsville. Tyler Douglas and Jupiter's Tyler Douglas, Forrest drew flag with a goal each for Flagler. Flag for Flagler. That sounds like a great T-shirt idea. Florida Southern men beat Palm Beach Atlantic 20-8. Sean Nolan, 4 goals, 4 assists for Florida Southern. Stoneman's Kevin Horowitz, 14 for 22, a goal and an assist for Florida Southern. And Henry Sloyan, 4 goals for Palm Beach Atlantic. The Rollins men beat Florida Tech 17-15 on Saturday. Bailey Pringle, 3 goals, 2 assists, and Marshall Ellison, 4 goals for Rollins. Zach Rosgani, 3 goals, 3 assists for Florida Tech. The Tampa men beat Seton Hill 19-16. Daniel Fitzpatrick, 6 goals, 1 assist for Tampa. Andy Davis, 4 goals, 3 assists for Seton Hall. The Lynn men closed out their season, beating St. Leo 15-12. Cal Gallagher, 2 goals, 4 assists for Lynn. Providence's Guy Bistro and Heritage Plantation's Ryan Marek, 3 goals each for St. Leo. Palm Beach Atlantic women lost 22-3 to Florida Southern. Abby McFerrin, 3 goals, 1 assist for Florida Southern, and 3 players with 1 goal each for Palm Beach Atlantic. The Flagler women beat Montevallo 18-14 on Saturday. Madison DeZiel, 5 goals for Flagler. The JU women knocked off Liberty 20-7. Sarah Elms, 5 goals, 3 assists, and Jenny Kinsey, 5 goals, 2 assists for the Dolphins. Lynn women lost 21-12 to Florida Southern on Sunday. Spanish River's Lizzie Lynch, 3 goals, 3 assists for Florida Southern. Kristen Johnson, 4 goals for Lynn. St. Leo women knocked off Embry-Riddle 14-12. Casey Archer, 6 goals, 1 assist. Callison Foreman, 4 goals, 2 assists for Embry-Riddle. That last game in particular threw everything upside down in the Sunshine State Conference women's bracket. Embry-Riddle came in, nationally ranked team, 3-3. St. Leo came in, I believe they were, just make sure, they were 6-10 coming into the game. The win made them 7-10, but most importantly made them 4-3 in the Sunshine State Conference. And due to a tiebreaker that we're hoping to get explained later today by the conference, St. Leo grabbed the number 4 seed ahead of both Lynn and Embry-Riddle. Now, Embry-Riddle really doesn't have a complaint because they ended up 3-4. But Lynn and St. Leo at 4-3 each. One team 7-10. The other team, I believe, finished at 11-4, nationally ranked. And yet they're not going to be playing in the conference tournament, nor will they have a chance in a large bid. And so that's kind of just very interesting. Now, to be fair, also, St. Leo has the head-to-head win, but Lynn has the head-to-head win over Rollins. So it's going to be interesting to see. We had basically 4 teams, 3 teams that finished at 4-3 in the conference, and Tampa at number 1, Florida Southern at number 2. And then the Lynn St. Leo Rollins tiebreaker was solved in a way that we need to find out. Okay. Last I checked on Max Preps, unless someone moved the game to tonight for scheduling reasons, we don't have any games tonight. We'll get back in action, I believe, tomorrow on the semifinals. Probably girls 1A will be leading that off. We're down to basically 64 teams now, 8 in each region, 4 in each region, each class. So we're down to the 32 teams. We're getting close. If you haven't looked into accommodations in the Naples area, if you're planning on going to the Final Four, whether your team is there or not, and you have to stay overnight, I strongly suggest you start checking now. It's probably a good time, partly to check because season's kind of over. And I think season officially ends for a lot of hotels on April 30th. So if you're making a reservation for the first weekend in May, it's probably a good time to do it. So again, best wishes to the family of Richie Moran. And obviously, you don't have to worry about going out to the game tonight. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that tomorrow morning when we bring you the game schedule for tomorrow. Let's get out when we do, honor the game, talk to those schools. Let's see if we can get those bands at the game. I'm telling you, that celebration atmosphere was fantastic. Get the bands to the games. Keep pushing. Oh, God, sorry, people. Hope that some of you haven't been waiting for this. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. Like the videos. Follow us on Twitter, Florida LX, and on Facebook, FLA, LAX, NEWS. We might be taping pretty soon our next show with Varsity Sports Network. And on Wednesday, I'm planning on being at the Holy Trinity Montverde game, be part of the broadcast team on Brevard Sports Network. We're getting towards the end. Let's have a great end to the season. This is Lee Roggenberg, Florida Lacrosse News, saying so long from the Sunshine State.